What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the TAKARA TOMY Transformers 1. Yep, that's what that says in Japanese. One Brave Commander Optimus Prime. That's right, my Zillions. We have a DX-style Optimus Prime, like Takara did last year for the Rise of the Beast Optimus Primal. We now have one for the Transformers 1 Optimus. This is awesome. I love this. I loved that Optimus Primal. It was one of my favorite things that came out last year. And this movie is incredible. So, congrats on Hasbro on an excellent movie. Saw it last weekend. I loved it. If you're going to see it this weekend, because the official release date is today, and that's why we're doing this today, to celebrate a little bit. Yeah, I think you're gonna enjoy it. I think you're gonna really enjoy it. And honestly, if you're on the fence, I would not hesitate and worry about it. It is amazing. Honestly, they did a fantastic job. Every character is gonna win you over in this movie. I'll just tell you that. You know, there you go. That's my little review. This box is awesome. It's a Japanese box. It's a Japanese-only product, although you can get it here. Hasbro bringing it over, but it's going to have these cool Japanese markings all over it, and that is fantastic. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here is Optimus out of the package, and he's an interesting figure. Now, I can say right off the bat, he is nowhere near as good as the Optimus Primal from last year. It's also much smaller than that figure. Now, I can't remember price-wise where it lands right now. I think they were around the same price, and if that's the case, that's a little bit egregious. But it is interesting. Now, he's in a very vanilla pose right now. But let's do articulation and get that out of the way. And I do have, the regular face going to start. Head can move like that because the neck moves, but the head itself does move. It's on a ball joint. You see the ball joint in there? And then the arms move out like that. They can move like this on that, which is a very weird thing. The joint, hinges upwards like that, but then it moves on this. It's very, very strange. The elbows move like so. You do have a bicep swivel. It's like a mushroom peg in there. Same thing with the wrists, mushroom pegs. And then the waist does move, which is cool. The legs go out that way and that way for a full split. Then bring it back. And then the best part right here. Ratchets going that way, that way. That got me so excited when I was opening it up. But then that was the only ratchets, unfortunately. Swivel at the thigh, the knee. Just bends like that. The ankle has a little bit of movement back and forth, side to side, and then, back and forth. So it's not like the greatest one, but it's okay. It's okay. And that's all the articulation. It's not bad. It's actually pretty decent. It's standard, but there's some things that make it pretty good, honestly. The only thing I'll say, keeping it here, is this figure feels a little bit loose. Like, it's not like falling or anything loose, but there's a very freeness to it, especially in the legs. I mean, not the ratchet parts, obviously, but going upwards, yeah, I feel like it could be tighter. Like, it's not something you're probably seeing, but when you're posing it, I do feel like, yeah, it's not like, you see that? It's kind of like moving outwards a little bit on me without doing anything. So, something to keep in mind. Might need some thickener. I don't know. But, yeah, that was a little bit like, hey, what's going on? You're a little bit loose. Now, this thing also keeps popping out on me a bit too much. It's just supposed to be held here by this little friction thing. And there's a lot of friction going on here. So that's just being held there like that. And yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine if it holds, but like I move around a little bit and it comes out. So that could be better. Now, as you saw on his back, he does have the Energon axe in blue. Yeah, blue, not orange. Looks really, really nice. Now, there's no need to put it on his back unless you're just storing it, right? Like, that's what that's for, because it's an Energon axe. It just appears. I usually put my Energon axes on the left hand for whatever reason. Just something. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize this. I think the hand moves. Yeah, the hand moves. Did not see that before. Huh. So there you go. Look, another point of articulation. Hand movement. And the Energon X just goes in like that. So he doesn't come with the like standard issue Optimus blaster. It just comes with the axe. It's fine. It looks fantastic. Again, really, really nice. One of the nicest sculpts I've seen for one of these Energon axes. Very, very cool. I do like it a whole bunch. It's excellent, honestly. And the other thing he comes with, of course, is the Matrix of Leadership, which you do open that up like that, and then you can take it out. It's a gorgeous one, too. It's really, really nice. If I could take it out. If I could take it out. Ah, there we go. Get your fingers, nails around these little things, little nubs on the sides. But beautiful gold on this one, and the blue crystal in the middle is, or Energon, whatever it is incredible looking. Really, really nice. I do like this a lot. And that's why I guess he has the articulated hands, right? Hey, so he could hold this. Because he has the touch, or not. Yeah, this is cool. This looks really good. Yeah, he holds it really well. So that is excellent. I think he holds this better than the Energon axe. Although the Energon axe goes in his hands pretty fine. But yeah, this is really, really cool. I totally dig it. And by the way, on the inside there is some sculpted detail. Just to get that out of the way, we'll put this back. It's really not a spoiler, right? To tell you that Orion Pax does get the Matrix of Leadership, right? That can't be a spoiler at this point in Transformers fandom and lore, right? So let's take a look at Optimus's head, or Orion Pax. Although, yeah, at this point he's Optimus, right? So it's awesome. It's really, really nice. The face is great. Like, no matter how you feel about their, faces without like their battle masks, this one is done well. It's really done well. The details are great. It just has like this awesome, like old school Japanese super robot look, and I dig that. The blue eyes look fantastic. The silver around the face looks good. The silver on the face looks good. The sculpt is great. The whole helmet is awesome looking. In that awesome Optimus blue. Beautifully done. And, you saw it earlier when we did articulation, but there is the ball joint in there. But there's also, we are able to switch the face around for his battle mask. And then, that's how we're going to look at him now throughout, because that is preferred for me. I have no problem with looking at Optimus the other way, but this to me, see, that fell off again. This to me is Optimus, and I think that looks pretty good with the battle mask. It's very, very nicely done. It's got like a younger Optimus look to it, and I kind of dig that. Because it is. Like, that's the whole point. It is. And it just looks good. It just looks really good. I mean, that is excellent. I love the battle mask, how it looks on this figure. It just has a great, like, heroic look to it. So, yeah, very much digging this. Oh, we got one more gimmick to talk about, actually. It is really cool. We have these little levers here. Levers, watch what happens here. If I do it right. See that? The shoulder opened up and the gun popped out. How cool is that? Let's check out the other side. Let me get my finger on it. That is awesome. How cool is that? And then you could just push back, put that back, and we can do it again. I keep doing the lever wrong, but lever. Why do I keep saying lever? But yeah, that's cool. I like that. Say gimmicks. Gimmicks are what these are all about. I mean, this is the only real gimmick here. I wish there was a little bit more, but I'll take it. I mean, I guess the face thing is a gimmick. But, you know, this is a real gimmick, so that's pretty awesome. So now that we've done everything else, let's look at this guy in full. This guy is pretty cool. First off, like, at his chest, I love that you can see the matrix. I think it looks really cool. Like, honestly, that is very nice. I mean, that is awesome. Although it feels a little bit unprotected, you know what I'm saying? How does it look without it? I didn't really kind of notice, to tell you the truth. But let's just do that. Let's see how it looks. You know what? It probably looks a little bit better without it almost, you know? So yeah, there's that. Then you got the silver down here, which all looks really good. It's like a gunmetal, and then it's actually just two silvers. There's gunmetal here and here, and then this is silver with, I was gonna say gold, but it's not. I wanted to sing, but it's yellow. Then you get that, you know, generic gray plastic that, you know, Hasbro and Takara have been known to use, but it feels pretty good. It looks good. It looks pretty solid. You got some more die-cast content there and there. But, you know, the sculpt work on these parts are not bad at all. You know, you got more going on in the back. Die-cast, screws. All the way down, you got some wheels. Not like a ton of stuff to talk about on the back. It's kind of plain. This looks pretty good though. I did notice these holes here. I'm not sure what they're used for. Like, you could probably put the Energon axe there. I don't know why you would. It seems like the same size hole. But yeah, you can do it. You can do this too. But otherwise, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if that serves any other purpose currently. But the hands look pretty good. Again, they are articulated, so that's pretty neat. You know, they feel solid. Like, when you do this, you got to make these solid. Also, you know, you tend to have stuff pop out, but they're pretty good. The front of the legs look really nice. The silver and the gunmetal together are excellent. It's like, I love how they alternate. Really well done. Sculpt is good. Silver on the sides looks nice. Sculpt on the sides looks nice. Patented Optimus feet look pretty nice. Just hollow on the bottom, but that's whatever. The knees are pretty decent. He's got the pipes. You know, he needs his pipes, and he's got them. You know, some more die-cast content on the inside. This is what the top looks like with this annoying backpack. And then the head sculpt, again, with the mask looks phenomenal. So, I think proportions are a bit weird in a way. Like, I do feel like his arms are a tad long. You know, like, but if you bend them, they're not so bad. But otherwise, I'd say he's pretty good. And for your size comparisons, here is Optimus with a bunch of other Optimus Primes, including the Studio Series version of the Transformers 1 Optimus, who is, color-wise, I think I like that one better. Even though the silvers and the gunmetals are really nice, there's something about this guy, like, he's grown on me. Since I've got him a little more. Of course, we have the Super 7, we have the YOLO Park AMK Pro that we just reviewed, as well as the amazing Missing Link Optimus. So a bunch of really good Prime figures here. And just to show the two DX figures I talked about earlier together, here is the new Transformers 1 Optimus Prime with the Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. Like, see, very big size difference here. It's very interesting. I do feel like they are about the same price point too, so I don't know what happened here. Not saying that this Prime is bad, but it's just, yeah, that primal was incredible. So with that all said, there's only one thing left to do, and that's transform and roll out. Optimus all transformed, and here he is with our other trusty Optimus to begin things with a size comparison, because why not? So before we move on, let's just show you this. This could like tab in into any slot you want, you know. You could do what you wish with it. I choose to just leave it on the side. But anywho, I think this thing looks pretty good. The transformation was interesting. There's some very cool engineering things happening here that I like. Now, it's, you know, it's not perfect because, you know, sometimes you slot things in and other things pop out, you know? Oh, and these work. As you might have caught during the thing, they just keep on popping out. But, yeah, it's a very sensitive little trigger. But they do work in this mode, which is cool. I feel like it's almost better in this mode, you know? But, yeah, he's got little wheels that just pop back out, pop back in. Little front wheels, bigger back wheels. Rolls okay. So that's good. Very even. And everything is kind of like solid together. You know, it took me a while to get everything together, but once everything is together, it's pretty solid, I have to say. There's some spots like maybe right here where it's supposed to be in further, but I'm not 100% sure. It's actually the same on both sides. So I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't look bad. I actually like how this whole back part looks. You know, this is a neat little addition. That looks really good. So yeah, can you put that thing in here too? I would guess so, but I don't know if it could reach. Oh, it can. It can. Classic. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I gotta say, I like it. The side things here. These. Did I have these the wrong way in the other mode? Because it feels like I did, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, they look like they should be like this on this mode at least. You know, you see this here, which looks good. It's very thin in this mode. It's different, and that's cool. I like it. I like it. The top has a silver. Yeah, this is a really cool Cybertronian Optimus. It's looking really good, guys. I like it. The bottom has some decent detail as well. You do have fists there, but, you know, it is what it is. You could turn them if you'd like. Maybe make them look less like fists. But actually, when you do that, they kind of come apart a little bit. So maybe not. Maybe the other way. All right. Oh, yeah. Let's turn them that way so they don't look like fists at all. Yeah. I mean, you do have this big gaping hole down here, so who cares anyway. But, yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty good. I like, you know, this little bit of detail in there as well. Yeah, very cool. I like the little lights up there. It's nice, man. This is good. And it feels really, really, really heavy and solid in this mode. So, yeah, I dig it. I do. I very much dig it. And my final thoughts, you know, at first I had some issues with this guy. I feel like could have been like more ratchety, you know, feel more ratchety. Like that's what I think of when I think of like a DX robot like this. And I don't like how this like comes out so easy. But as I played around with this more, and especially after I transformed it, surprisingly, like I'm ending up liking this guy more than I did at the start. He's just really cool. The Matrix is really nice. It's not in there right now. The Matrix is really nice. The Energon Axe is really nice. I do like how the head swapping works. I do really like, you know, the gimmick. I think that is very, very cool. It triggers a little too easily, but it's still awesome. And yeah, both modes look really good. The robot mode looks really nice, and the Cybertronian truck mode looks really nice. So yeah, there's a lot to like here, honestly. So there you go. I think it's pretty good. Where it ends up in my best of the year, if it makes my list, will be very interesting. Because like I said, I loved the DX Primal last year, and I don't like this one as much as that one, but we'll see as time goes on how I feel. And if you're looking for a little preview, sans this guy, because it's already filmed, of what I consider so far my best of the year, stay tuned for my Organizing ultrazillatoys. There's a little clip in there where I go over some of the stuff that I like so far. So stay tuned for that if you're interested in that sort of stuff. But this guy's pretty cool, and the movie is excellent, honestly. As a G1 fan, since G1, since day one of Transformers, I gotta say that this movie is awesome, and it's a really fun movie. I loved it. Ultrazilla Jr. loved it. Especially if you have kids, this is like a perfect movie to like bond over. It really is. It's a really good flick, and it's honestly one of the better versions of Transformers ever to be on screen, in my opinion. There you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection with some Transformers figures. And everyone, if you're interested in the figure, I'm going to leave a link in the description. Until next time, peace out, peeps.